REED-BBS, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies, Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. Canelo Alvarez is a free agent released from Golden Boy and DAZN contracts. I didn't stutter either. That Canelo Alvarez, free agent, released from his contracts with DAZN and Golden Boy. Now, before we swan dive all up into that, I need you to subscribe, comment. You comment, I comment. Sharing is caring. Love tap and or bitch slap that like button for your boy. And shout out to the homies at fightbeat.com. But yeah, man, once I heard the news, I'm like, okay, who's the source? And I ran across a quote from Eddie Reynoso and a quote from Oscar De La Hoya. Per Reynoso, in my role as manager and coach of Saul Canelo Alvarez, I allow myself to communicate to the boxing community and to all our fans that starting today, November 6th, Canelo becomes a free agent. Totally free. He didn't say it all like that. Rest of the quote is, so we are ready to continue his boxing career. That's straight from the mouth of trainer, manager Eddie Reynoso. So then, I like to not only fact check, but fact check my fact check. And then here was De La Hoya's response. The lawsuit was resolved to everyone's satisfaction, and we wish Canelo the best going forward. In the strong partnership with DAZN, we will continue showcasing our wide array of talent, including rising superstars like Ryan Garcia, Jaime Munguia, and Virgil Ortiz Jr., all of whom have the talent and potential to become the next biggest star in our sport. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Oscar. Jaime Munguia, good dude, entertaining fighter to watch, but no, he's not going to be the next star, bruh. Sorry. Virgil Ortiz, Ryan Garcia, hey, it's right there in front of them right now. Can't knock that at all. But let's get into the timeline of events. Let's bring everything up to speed on Canelo and his relationship with DAZN. He's been with Golden Boy throughout, but on October 10th, 2018, he signed an 11-fight, $365 million deal with DAZN. With that, he fought Rocky Fielding, Daniel Jacobs, Sergey Kovalev, 3 fights, 3 weight classes, $85 million. All the while, rumors of the relationship souring started. And on September 8th of this year, Canelo filed a suit and wanted $280 million, which equals the amount he was scheduled to receive for his 8 remaining fights on the DAZN contract. Among other things, he sued for breach of contract, intentional interference with contract, negligent interference with contract, fraud, concealment, etc., etc., etc. The judge dismissed the initial case, so the suit was refiled, and then a game ensued. Well, I'm filing a motion. Well, no, I'm filing a motion. Okay, well, really, I'm refiling a motion. So that song and dance, that dog and pony show ensued, as I stated. And here's my thing with DAZN. So COVID-19, obstacle for all of us, right? Well, especially boxing promoters. Canelo's average DAZN fight purse was like $33 million fucking dollars. And how do you justify that? How do you justify paying a motherfucker that much with no live crowd? They couldn't agree to a pay cut either, so, Canelo did what he did. DAZN, they put on some good, meaningful fights. The World Boxing Super Series was some shit from last year, but from a business sense, they failed miserably. There's no other way to put it. Less than 6 months after their U.S. launch, motherfuckers raised and increased their price points. 6 months in, already raising prices. All in all, they overpaid, and I'm not just picking on Canelo when I say that either. You motherfuckers gave Triple G a 6-fight, 8-figure deal per fight. 8 figures, that's $10 million minimum per fight. Motherfucker got $15 million for the Steve Rose fight. Like, there's just no way any boxing business or company could sustain that. Not for the level of opponent as such. Hell no. With that said, all signs are pointing to Canelo linking up with PBC, facing IBF super middleweight champion Caleb Plant in December. Like, they gonna move quick on that shit. Thing with PBC is they're flexible also. Mikey Garcia had one-off fight-by-fight contracts with PBC for years, and I'm sure if Canelo wants that level of treatment, he will certainly get it. Reynoso, I remember a couple of days ago he had mentioned Canelo versus Jamal Charlo in 2021, and now we know why. Now we get it. Bottom line, Canelo, he's the straw that stirs the drink in boxing. So whether it's Caleb Plant, Jamal Charlo, Billy Joe Saunders, doesn't really matter who will win. Again, Plant, Charlo, Saunders, Benavidez. Like Kevin Garnett once famously said, anything's possible! REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.